Shivaya Gurave Nama, Shri Matre Nama, Namo Narayanaya, by bowing down to the Kanchi Paramacharya, Mahaperiyava, and Sringeri Jagadguru, Bharati Tirtha Swamiji and Vidushekara Bharati Swamiji. Let's start today's topic. I welcome you all into my channel, Inner Journey with Lakshmi. So, in this series of Vishnu Sahasranamam meanings, today is episode 3. We are going to discuss about the third shloka in Vishnu Sahasranama. So this third shloka corresponds to the Ashwini Nakshatram third paadam. So all those who have issues with Ashwini Nakshatram third paadam can chant this mantra 27 times every day. So now, even those who do not belong to Ashwini Nakshatram third padam can still go on to watch this video, understand the meaning, internalize the meaning, and bring that essence into your consciousness while you are reciting the Vishnu Sahasranamam. So a Vishnu Sahasranamam recited in such a way brings much better results and extreme amount of peace and massive blessings to the sadhak. So let's start. The third shloka in Vishnu Sahasranamam is Yogo Yoga Vidam Neta Pradhana Puruśvaraḥ Narasimha Vapuh Shriman Keshavah Purushottamaha. I'm reciting once again. Yogo Yoga Vidam Neta Pradhana Puruśvaraḥ Narasimha Vapuh Shriman Keshavah Purushottamaha. So, the first word, the first name that is assigned to Sri Mahavishnu, the creator, is Yogo. That means you can also pronounce it as Yogaha. So what is Yogaha? Yoga, many people have a misconception that yoga is only that hatha yoga that you do, the yoga asanas or the breathing exercises that you, but the actual meaning of yoga is different. We have several meanings. Our scriptures, our shastras, our puranas have given several meanings. So let's look at each meaning. The first meaning is the one that unites your consciousness with the super consciousness is called yoga. What can unite your consciousness with your super consciousness? It can be your mantra japam. It can be your sadhana. It can be your mantra. It can be the daily spiritual prayers or practices that you are doing. And it can be the creator. So all and everything that unites your consciousness and your soul with the ultimate creator, with the ultimate Brahman, that is called Yogaha. Now, let's look at another meaning. Now, your sadhana, your day-to-day sadhana is also called yoga. The one who is in the form of yoga is also called yoga. What is that? Again, who is in the form of yoga? You are doing a mantra jap. Whose mantra jap are you doing? Suppose you are doing Vishnu Sahasranamam every day. Whose recitation is it? It's about the Sri Mahavishnu. So again, Sri Mahavishnu is also called as yoga. Next, the medium through which you reach the God is yoga. Now coming to the scriptural meaning, actual meaning that is there in the scriptures is controlling your sensory organs along with mind and uniting with the supreme Brahman, the supreme soul is called yogam. How beautiful it is. Let me go deeper into this. For example, controlling your mind and combining it, joining it with the super consciousness is called yogam. For example, if you put a glass of water into a bucket of water, is the glass of water not becoming the bucket of water? After putting a glass of water into the bucket of water, can you differentiate what portion of the water is from the glass and what portion of the water is from the bucket? You can't differentiate. You would call the entire portion of water as a bucket of water only. Let's look at one more example. If you put few drops of water into a river, how would you differentiate the drops from the river? It's impossible, right? Similarly, rivers go and merge with sea. After merging with sea, are they called the sea or are they addressed as river? No, no. This portion of water is from that river, so we will call it river. No, right? We would call it sea after merging. Similarly, this is why when your consciousness merges with the super consciousness, your identity is lost and you become one with the Brahman and you yourself become the creator. I hope you understand the concept. Next, that is the first name. Yogo, that is the meaning of the yoga. Second name, Yoga Vidam Neta. Now, let's divide this. Yoga Vidam plus Neta. You all know the Hindi meaning of Neta. What is Neta? Neta is the leader, the protector, the guide. That is the Neta. Yoga Vidam. People who are practicing yogam. He is the leader, which means the leader, guide, and protector of all those who are practicing the yoga. What is yoga here? We have just discussed. It is not your regular yogasanas, your regular hatha yoga, or simply just breathing exercise. Anything that is helping you merge your consciousness with the supreme consciousness, that is called yoga vida. So yoga vidam neta, the leader, the guide, and the protector for those who practice the yoga. Do we have any example from our scriptures of where the creator has protected his disciple? We have a beautiful example. Prahlada. I think you all know the story of Prahlada. So that's a beautiful example of how the creator came and helped Prahlada. So that's a wonderful story. I think very worth knowing. Next, Pradhana Purusheshvaraḥ. The next name in the order is Pradhana Purusheshvaraḥ. We need to divide this. Pradhana Purusha Ishvaraḥ. Ishvaraḥ again means the one who is of the highest order or the leader or the master, that the one who is sitting on the highest rank. That is Ishvaraḥ. Pradhana Purusha Ishvaraḥ. Ishvaraḥ means the one who is on the highest rank. So the one who is protecting and who is a master of Pradhana and Purusha. Pradhana Purusheshvara means the one who is a protector and master of Pradhana and Purusha. Now what is Pradhana? Pradhana means Prakriti, nature. Again, what is nature? Panchabhutas, 5 Panchendriyas, 5 Jnanendriyas, and 5 Tanmatras. Panchabhutas, you already know. Prithvi, earth, water, jalam, fire, agni, vayu, air, akasha, ether. So these are Panchabhutas. Coming to Pancha Jnanendriyas, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. These are Pancha Jnanendriyas. Now coming to Pancha Karmendriyas, your vak, speech, pani, hands, pada, feet, upastha, genitals, and payu, anus. So these are your Pancha Karmendriyas. Next, what are 5 Tanmatras? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Shabda is sound, you know. Sparsha is touch. Rupa is sight or form. Rasa, taste. Gandha, smell. All these Panchabhutas, Panchajnanendriyas, Panchakarmendriyas, Panchatanmatras, all these are collectively called nature. Your soul has to interact with all of these in order to learn lessons and also for the execution of karma, whether good karma or bad karma. Let's leave it aside for some time. for the execution of karma, whether good or bad, and to learn virtues, to learn lessons, our soul has to interact with all these five panchendriyas, five jnanendriyas, tanmatras, all these. All these are collectively called nature. So, Pradhana, Purusha, Ishvaraha. Now, Ishvara means, master. Pradhana means, nature. Nature means Prakriti. What all comprise of nature now. Purushaha. What is Purushaha? All the souls that are interacting with the Prakriti are called Purushaha. So now you know what is Prakriti. Panchendriyas, Jnanendriyas, we just discussed a whole lot of stuff. All that comes under nature. So all those souls that are interacting with the Prakriti are called Purushaha. Now you know what is Pradhana, what is Purushaha, what is Ishvaraha. Ishvaraha, the master of Pradhana and Purusha. That means the master of Prakriti and all the souls living on this 3D realm. This is the meaning of Pradhana Purusheshwaraha. Next, coming to Narasimha Vapuhu. Now, see, from the Vishwam until Pradhana Purusheshwaraha, nowhere the form of the Bhagwan is described. It is only the tattva of the Bhagwan that is described. That means the nature of the Bhagwan that is described. The characteristics, his characteristics are described. If you see, his form is not described. Now his form is coming. Narasimha vapuhu Shriman Keshavaha Purushottamaha. Now his form is coming. From what? Vishvam Vishnurva Shatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhuta Krut Bhuta Brudbhavo Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha Bhutatma Paramatma Cha Muktanam Paramagatihi Avyayah Purushah Sakshi Kshetrajnokshara Evacha. All these. What happened in all this? Then Yogo Yoga Vidam Neta Pradhana Purusheshwaraha. Until this, from the first name until this, we have only seen the tattvam, the behavior, the characteristics, the nature of the Bhagwan, the creator, Vishnu. Now his form is starting. So, Narasimha Vapuhu. Vapuhu means form. Narasimha Vapuhu. Okay? Vapuhu is form. Vapuhu is the body. What is Narasimha? Now, this has several meanings. Let's look into it. The first meaning, Narasimha, Nrasimha Avatara. Narasimha means Nrasimha Avatara. So he came in the form of a lion face, Simha face, and body as a human body. He comes to protect Prahlada. So here that form is being referred. Why is that form being referred as the first form out of all the forms? There are so many avatars of Vishnu, isn't it? Now, Vamana Avatara is there. Varaha Avatara is there. There are so many Dashavataras are there. Out of leaving all them aside, why is Narasimha being addressed first? There is a logic here. So there are beautiful subtle logics in this. We need to understand that. Now, out of all the avatars of Sri Mahavishnu, although Narasimha Avatara seems ferocious, this is the avatara that came to protect Prahlada, isn't it? This is the avatara in which Prahlada is protected. So, we are calling that avatara, the indirect meaning is, the background meaning, I would say, is just like how you have protected Prahlada, in a similar way, please protect me. That is the background meaning. That's why out of all the avatars, this is being called first. Narasimha Vapuhu. Vapuhu, body or form. Narasimha, Simha face, lion face, and body of a human. He comes to protect Prahlada in that form. That is one meaning. And then there is another meaning also. If you split Narasimha, Nara plus Simha. Nara is humans. You all know. It's a Sanskrit meaning. In Hindi also sometimes Nara, Narayan, isn't it? So Nara means humans. Lion. Lion is a metaphor for the best, for the superior, for the ultimate one. So Narasimha means even when the Bhagavan Vishnu came in the form of Narasimha, that means human form he came. He is superior, the best of all the humans. Even when he was in the human form, he is superior and the best of all humans. Because lion is considered as a metaphor for the best, the ultimate one. So that is the second meaning. So this is the meaning of Narasimha Vapuhu. Now let's look at Shriman. You must have heard about Srinivasa. The Tirupati Balaji, the Tirumala Balaji is called Srinivasa. Shriman, Shri Nivasa. Srinivasa. One with whom Shri is living. The one with whom, which has Shri with him. That is called Srinivasa. So what is Shriman? The one with Shri. The one along with Shri. The one who cannot be separated from Shri. That is called Shriman. So Shri, what is Shri? Shri is Shubham. Shri is Aishwaryam. Shri is light. Shri is wealth. Shri is prosperity. Shri is Ma Lakshmi. So the one with Ma Lakshmi, Shubham, the one who is light, that is Shriman. So here we are again talking about the characteristic of Sri Mahavishnu. So addressing someone with respect, with reverence, with honor. We use Shriman, isn't it? When we want to address someone with respect, with honor, with reverence, we put that word Shriman. That means when we want to respect someone, we are giving them the ultimate reverence, ultimate honor of calling him equal to the creator, the Brahman, the Sri Mahavishnu. That is the meaning of Shriman here. Okay. Next comes your Keshavaḥ. Keshavaḥ again has so many meanings. So the Sanskrit meaning, if you take Keshavaḥ, the one with nice thick hair, that is Keshava. Let's look at the Vedic meaning now. Vedic meaning. The one that possesses divine race is called Keshavaḥ. Who can exhibit race? Can you and me radiate race? We can't, isn't it? So, but who can exhibit the race? Who can disperse race out of them? Only light, isn't it? Only where there is light, only light can disperse rays. Sun can disperse rays. Moon can disperse rays. Agni can disperse rays. And who else? Creator can disperse rays. So, because Creator is light, only light can disperse rays. So, we are calling that by saying Keshava, we are calling that he is the light of the whole universe. That is the meaning of Keshava as per Vedic meaning. Now there is one more meaning. Keshavaḥ. If you split Keshavaḥ, Ka plus A plus Isha. Ka is the Brahma Bijam. Okay. A, Vishnu Bijam. Isha, Shiva Bijam. Brahma Bijam, Vishnu Bijam, Shiva Bijam combined together is also called Keshavaḥ. What does it mean? Who is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva? Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the nourisher, Shiva is the destroyer, or the one who brings an end to the cycle, or the one who is the destroyer of your pain, destroyer of your karmas, destroyer of your disease. What do we mean when we are saying that he's a combination of all these three? Here, Bhishma Pitamaha is essentially referring to Lord Vishnu, Bhagavan Vishnu, as the creator, the protector, the nourisher, and the destroyer. Okay? That is the meaning here. Keshavaha. So next, Krishna also killed a demon called Keshi. And that is another reason for him to be called as Keshavaha. So this is the meaning of Keshavaha. Now let's look at the meaning of Purushottamaha. This is the last name. Purushottamaha. In the 15th Adhyaya of Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna himself is explaining about Purushottamaha. Purushottamaha has a similar meaning to that of Purusha. We discussed Purusha earlier. The one. Purusha means the one who is interacting with Prakriti. That is Purusha. Purushottamaha means the one who is superior than the Prakriti and the Purushaha. Purushaha means the one interacting with Prakriti. Prakriti means, five Panchendriyas, five Jnanendriyas, five Tanmatras, and Panchabhutas. This is Prakriti. All the souls that are interacting with Prakriti are called Purushaha. Purushottamaha, the one who is superior than Purushaha and Prakriti. That means the one who is superior than the Jivatma and the nature is called Purushottama. So this is the third shloka of Vishnu Sahasranamam. Yogo yoga vidam neta pradhana puruśvaraḥ Narasimha vapu Shriman Keshavaḥ Purushottamaḥ. So this is the third shloka. We have completed the explanation of third shloka now. What I want to request you all is that when you are reciting it, recite it correctly, recite it properly. Because it's okay to make some mistakes initially. That's fine. You can always seek apologies at the end. But try to reach to that level of perfection. That may not happen on the very first day. It definitely needs some practice. And over the time, try to get to that perfection where you can pronounce correctly. It is not that if you pronounce wrongly, it will give you any harmful effect. There's nothing like that. But pronouncing it correctly is like, honoring it, respecting it, giving value to it, and putting it on the highest pedal. So that is my suggestion for today for all of you. Namah Shivaya, Shri Matre Namah. Do let me know if you have any questions. Put it in the comment box and I'll answer. And until the next episode, Shri Matre Namah. Namo Narayanaya. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.